Was that a Pinocchio?
1-1, sky to right. Deep and gone!
Sanchez, pitch went deep to left field, going back. Gurriel looking up. See ya! A two-run home run for Sanchez. And the Yankees lead 2-1.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Between the Lines. I'm your host, Tanner Kern, and this show is dedicated to all things baseball. Between the Lines is the official baseball show of the Sports 2.0 network, and that is why Between the Lines fans should go subscribe to the Sports 2.0 network on YouTube, guys. Have a lot of great content on there: baseball, football, basketball, hockey, soccer, you name it. Multiple shows that are daily, including my MLB daily picks. We're winning a lot right now, so make sure you head over there and subscribe to the Sports 2.0 network, guys. You will not be disappointed. It's a growing community, and that is thanks to all of you guys. So from the bottom of my heart, as the official host of Between the Lines, thank you so much for subscribing, and I look forward to continuing to create content for all you guys. So let's get right into tonight's show. We have a huge slate of topics to talk about. We're going to start with the MLB Power Rankings, and I'm not very happy about the MLB Power Rankings. If you cannot imagine why, just look at the list. We got the Padres in first, followed by the Red Sox, followed by the White Sox, Dodgers, and Giants. Look at the teams who are in 6th through 10th, and I'm going to look at one specifically, the New York Yankees. Tell me something, please. Tell me how the Chicago White Sox can be in 3rd place after getting swept by the Yankees this weekend. The Yankees have a better record than them. They blew them off the field on Saturday. They had 2 walk-off wins that the White Sox blew. And you're telling me the New York Yankees are in 7th? They're the 7th best team in baseball? Whoever vote, the MLB writers who vote for the power rankings should be ashamed of themselves that this is what they put out. This is embarrassing that the White Sox are 3rd and the Yankees aren't even in the top 5. Are you kidding me? That does not make any sense to me. But as we do on Between the Lines, we're going to go off the MLB power rankings. I'm going to give you my power rankings at the end, but we're going to start by breaking down the top 5, which the Yankees should be in right now. So as I said, Padres, Red Sox, White Sox, Dodgers, Giants. The Giants don't impress me that much. We're going to talk about them in a minute, but this power ranking is so skewed right now. I do not know why the Savages in the Bronx are not in the top 5 after sweeping the White Sox this weekend. So we're going to talk about the Padres though first. Obviously, Padres, they should be number 1 on this list. There's no denying that. I do think the Dodgers have a better team than the Padres, but 9 straight wins, 11 of their past 12, which has been very, very impressive to watch. Tatis was on the COVID-19 injured list, along with Eric Hosmer and a few other players, but he is back, and he has been on an absolute tear since returning to the lineup. He has played in 4 games. These stats are from his past 4 games, 11 of 14 with 4 home runs and 12 RBIs. Also forgot to put on there, he has 4 doubles too. I actually didn't forget. There's just not enough room on the banners because Tatis is absolutely murdering the ball right now. It's been fun to watch. Here is a clip of Tatis going yard on Sunday. Nice little grand slam shot for Tatis. I got some theme music to put to this.
You ready? Let's do it.
This is a bad man at the plate. Just look at the trot around the base, the swing. This is a guy that almost ripped his shoulder out. Swinging the baseball bat because he gets so much torque on the ball, on the bat. And now he fixed his swing. He's swinging with 2 hands, and it's been impressive to watch. It has not skipped a beat. The guy is on fire right now, and it's the laser show out in San Diego. He has been a beast. 4 home runs in your past 4 games. I mean, that's just so impressive out of Tatis. Well deserving that the Padres are number 1 on the MLB Power Rankings. So we'll get into the second spot on the list. It's the Red Sox. I don't think the Red Sox should be this high. They're 7-3 in their past 10 games. Pretty good. It's hard to be much better than that. There are a few teams who have been better than that in the league, but the Red Sox have been very good. This is in part thanks to Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts in his past 9, 394, 447, 758, elite slugging percentage, elite on-base percentage. Bogaerts has done it all, and they got a lot of other guys on that team. You got Alex Verdugo, Kike Hernandez is back off injury. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention JD Martinez, former MVP. The Red Sox are mashing the baseball right now. They're pitching well. Their bullpen is good. I don't think they're going to be able to stay above the Yankees when the Yankees start picking up steam. Oh, wait, too late. They already have picked up steam. But the Yankees are coming in this division right now. They're a half game back. Watch out for the New York Yankees. Then you got the White Sox. Swept by the Yankees this weekend. Why are the White Sox on this list? I don't understand that. Please tell me, if anyone wants to put in the comments, please tell me why you think the White Sox are in third place and the Yankees are in seventh. If a team has a better record and they swept them the day of the Power Rankings, the Power Rankings come out on Sunday nights, and on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they embarrassed the White Sox, including a 7-0 win with Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole was fantastic on Saturday, and the White Sox are in third place in the Power Rankings. Does not make sense to me. How much is the clubhouse of trouble affecting the team? I don't want to talk about any stats with the White Sox because they are very good. They have a ton of great stats, but I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about how the clubhouse is affecting this team right now. As you guys know, Tony La Russa did not back up Yermin Mercedes the other night when Yermin Mercedes chose to hit a grand slam when their team was up by, I think it was 16-4. Tony La Russa did not defend his team. He did not defend Yermin Mercedes, and it was embarrassing. It was appalling to me that Tony La Russa did not defend his team. And you're going to tell me that hasn't had any trouble in the White Sox clubhouse? I think it has. I think it affected them against the Yankees this weekend. I think Yermin Mercedes and the White Sox are telling Tony La Russa to go F himself. They just didn't seem like they had a lot of fight against the Yankees. You never know. Players want to play hard, but Tony La Russa, he could have destroyed this team with his comments last week, which we talked about on last Thursday's episode of Between the Lines. So if you want a little more in-depth view of that, make sure you head over and watch that on our YouTube channel. Then the Dodgers in fourth place swept the Giants over the weekend. I want to show one clip right now. Another bad man in California, Trevor Bauer. Trevor Bauer went 6.1 innings on Friday night. I think he had 11 strikeouts. He was just, simply fantastic. Another great outing from Bauer. This is Bauer coming off after Dave Roberts pulled him in San Francisco. The theatrics. This is the heel that baseball needs, as Jared Carabas over at Barstool Sports says. He is the heel that baseball needs. He is not a babyface. He is a heel. People love to hate him, and I love to watch him pitch, quite frankly. He's one of the best in the game. Just electric stuff on the mound. Nobody is better than Trevor Bauer in the game right now. I say it all the time. I always said Walker Buehler was going to be the next Clayton Kershaw in LA, but too bad. It's Trevor Bauer. I know Bauer and Kershaw are very close in age, but the next time opening day rolls around and Clayton Kershaw is not taking the ball, it's going to be Trevor Bauer, at least for the next 2 years until he chooses to sign somewhere else or stays in LA. So in the stretch, the Dodgers have been very, very good. Max Muncy has led the offensive show so far. And keep in mind, the Dodgers are winning games right now without Cody Bellinger, without a former MVP. How many teams could take a former MVP away and still be successful? The Dodgers can, because they are that good. People do not respect the Dodgers. People were respecting the Dodgers for a while. They start losing. It's not a matter of if with the Dodgers. It was a matter of when, and they have picked up steam. Max Muncy, 292, 10 home runs, 25 RBIs this season. Leading the team in pretty much every offensive category. When Cody Bellinger returns, this team is going to be legit, even more legit, I should say. Mookie Betts has a little shoulder problem right now. No big deal. Dodgers are still going to roll through their schedule. And then finally, in fifth place, the Giants. Swept by the Dodgers over the weekend. Another sweep. This was a statement sweep. The Giants go on the road, or the Dodgers go on the road, and they shut down the Giants. Trevor Bauer, again, pitched on Friday night, 1.98 ERA with 88 strikeouts. And you're telling me the Giants started the weekend in first in the National League West, and they dropped to third at the end of the weekend. And they should be better than the Yankees in the MLB Power Rankings. It's a separate league. It's National League versus American League, so I'm not going to get as mad as White Sox being ahead of the Yankees. But still, the Giants are not that good, guys. I don't know why people can't understand this. The Giants have played a cakewalk schedule through the first quarter of the season, and the Dodgers walked into Oracle, where the Giants have played very well this year. Keep in mind, I think they've got like a 667, 700 winning percentage at home. It's been phenomenal. and the Dodgers walk in there and say, California is our state. The National League West is our division. It's time to go back to the middle of the pack. And that's what they did. Weak schedule. It was exposed this weekend. They went from first to third in the National League West. Giants, watch out. It's going to be a long season for them. You got the Padres heating up. You got the Dodgers back. You're in third place. You're going to finish the season in third place because the Rockies and the Diamondbacks suck. But Giants, man, you guys, it's going to be a long year. They will not be top 5 in the power rankings next week. I'm going to put it out right there. They will not be top 5 in the power rankings next week because the Padres are heating up. The Dodgers are heating up. One of those teams is winning the division. The other one's taking the wild card spot. And there are a lot of other good teams in the National League that will heat up and take that second wild card spot away from the Giants. Mark my words. So here's my power rankings. Just want to run through them real quick. Dodgers, followed by the Padres, Yankees, Red Sox, and White Sox. Why did I put the Dodgers ahead of the Padres? I don't know. I'm a Dodgers fan. I do like the Dodgers. Maybe that's why. But I think the Dodgers have a more deep team. They have better hitters overall. They have a better pitching staff. They have a phenomenal bullpen. Kenley Jansen looks like 25 years old again. He's been very good. I'm not saying the Padres aren't good. Padres are very good. They're the second best team in baseball. They're just not as good as the Dodgers right now. Yankees in third. Obviously, Yankees are better than the Red Sox on paper. Nobody expected much out of the Red Sox this year. They don't have Chris Sale. They might get Chris Sale back. That could help them. Who knows? But the Red Sox need a little work. I don't think they're there just yet. But believe me, they are getting better. I still have them in the 4th spot behind the Yankees. And then the White Sox. I think the White Sox are better than the Giants overall. If you play a 7-game series between the White Sox and the Giants, the White Sox are going to win 4 of 7. 4 of 7. It might go 7 games. It might go 6 games. I don't know. But the Giants are not as good as the White Sox. So I did put the White Sox in 5th. But it is appalling. MLB writers, they should be fired for sticking the White Sox ahead of the New York Yankees. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. So let's get to some news around the league, guys. Got a lot of great topics to talk about this evening. The Rays, as you could tell, the episode of the show was called The Rays, or the name of the episode was called The Rays Are Rolling. Rays have 11 straight wins, including sweeps of the Mets, Orioles, and Blue Jays. Now, the Mets, nothing special about them, especially without Jacob deGrom. He will be back tomorrow. We're going to talk about that in a minute. The Orioles are horrendous. They suck. The Blue Jays, it was impressive what the Rays did to the Blue Jays, especially with what Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is doing right now. Future MVP Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Everyone talking about this Shohei Ohtani stuff. Listen, Shohei Ohtani is fantastic. He is the next Babe Ruth. We have not seen a baseball player like him since Babe Ruth, a guy that can pitch, a guy that can hit. Ohtani's fantastic, okay? But you're going to tell me you're going to give an MVP to a team that's going to finish in last place in the American League West? I don't think so. The Angels weren't good without Mike Trout, or with Mike Trout. They're not good without Mike Trout. So you're telling me Shohei Ohtani is going to win the MVP award? Come on, man. That's not going to happen. Ohtani is not winning the MVP because the Angels suck. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Vladdy Jr., is going to win the American League MVP. His stats are too good. His power numbers are there. His on base is there. His slugging is there. Everything is there for Vladdy Jr., and he does not seem to be stopping, especially while this team is playing in TD Ballpark in Dunedin, Florida, that looks like a little league complex. Vladdy is leaving the yard whenever he wants to leave the yard. He did it again today against the Tampa Bay Rays, but the Rays still prevailed. 14-7 the Rays won. Now, if you look at the score, it wasn't as close. The score was a bigger margin than actually the game. The game went to extra innings. It went to the 11th. The Rays ended up winning in the 11th inning. They had a huge, huge inning, 7 runs. Joey Wendell with a grand slam earlier today. The Rays are rolling right now. Here is Wendell's grand slam from earlier today. The pitch, boom. Oppo. Look at that. The place looks like a Little League complex, I'm telling you. Looks like a nice Little League complex. Wendell goes yard, grand slam, brings the Rays back into it. Vladdy Guerrero also had a homer today. It was just a great baseball game to watch. It was one of the best 1:00 games I've seen all year on a weekday. And that's thanks to big hits like this with Joey Wendell and Vladimir Guerrero. So the Rays have won 11 straight, as I said. You want to know a scary thing? We don't talk about the Rays offense much. We really don't. But look at that. Look at that banner on the bottom. 95-42 in their 11-game win streak. They've been fantastic. They have been simply fantastic at the plate. Joey Wendell has led the charge. Randy Arozarena is doing big things out of the leadoff spot. Ji-Man Choi has stepped up at occasion. Mike Zunino has been very good for a hitting catcher. Mike Zunino is not a guy that's going to dominate average, but when they need a big home run or they need a run knocked in, Mike Zunino has been the guy to deliver for the Rays so far this season. So we'll head over to Boston now. Chris Sale throwing off the mound again. It's very good to see Chris Sale on the mound. I'm excited as a person that enjoys Red Sox baseball. I'm not going to say I'm a 100% Red Sox fan, but as a person who enjoys watching the Red Sox as a New England native, I am very excited to see Chris Sale throw off the mound again. He has not been on the hill since 2019 when he had when he tore his UCL joint or UCL ligament. Sale is phenomenal, no doubt about it. 2012 to 2018, 7 All-Star game appearances, 7 straight All-Star game appearances. In 2019, the numbers weren't there before he got hurt. He had a 4.4 ERA, I believe. Pitching coach Dave Bush, he's building up strength and building up the intensity where he is today. I'm not exactly sure, but he's on the mound and building up, and he feels really good about it. So that's great news to hear out of Boston Red Sox camp. Here is Chris Sale just mowing down the Angels in 2019. I miss this. I'm going to be honest. I really do. Look at that 96.1 mile an hour on the black. That caught a lot of the plate, and it just stunned Shohei Ohtani. Getting the swinging strikeout there. Chris Sale, 96.7. Look at that spin rate. That's all we care about today is spin rate, and Chris Sale has it for sure. Look at that. Getting Albert Pujols swinging and missing up and outside. And this is when Albert Pujols was good. I shouldn't say that. Pujols has been on a tear since he joined the Dodgers. He's giving bats away to little kids, and he's hitting bombs. But Shohei Ohtani, Albert Pujols could not handle that pitch from Chris Sale. 97. We get another 97 mile an hour fastball. This is a guy just throwing 95 to 98 miles an hour and mowing down batters. I don't know if he'll have that when he returns. We will see. I hope he does for Red Sox Nation, because with Chris Sale next year, I think this is a team that can take down the Yankees. They might need another big free agent signing, but the Red Sox have a lot of talent. So I want to transition to the Olympic roster, and I have a bone to pick about this whole topic. First of all, whatever person on the Olympic Committee decided to get rid of baseball after the 2008 Olympics is an idiot. They should be fired. I hope they have been fired already. I mean, it's been 12 years, 13 years since 2008. I hope that person has been fired. But the Olympic roster came out yesterday. It's got prospects on it. It's got some guys that don't have a job that are former veterans in the big leagues. Number 30 overall prospect, Matthew Liberatore of the Cardinals, is going to highlight the team. They also have the 34th overall prospect in baseball, Tristan Casas for the Red Sox. And then there's a few vets without a job, Matt Wieters, Todd Frazier, Edwin Jackson, Matt Kemp, and David Robertson. First thing I have to talk about right now is why does the United States have to qualify for the Olympics? It makes no sense to me. Baseball is our sport. It's America's pastime. Without the Americans in the Olympics, there is no Olympics baseball. So why do we have to qualify for it? Because the qualifications has not allowed the big leaguers to actually play in this game. Qualifying is starting soon. They're starting training camp soon. And we don't have one current big leaguer in the show. Why is that? Because they can't take time away from their major league season. Understandable. That's fine. But if we didn't have qualifying, the U.S. could send their players over the All-Star break. Let's lengthen the All-Star break. Let's shorten the season length. And let's let our Americans go play baseball. If you're telling me, Major League Baseball, Rob Manfred, if you're telling me that you think the World Baseball Classic is a bigger deal than the Olympic Games, you are insane. The Olympics is here. The World Baseball Classic is here. Okay? So for MLB to not send big leaguers to the Olympics, it's embarrassing for our country. And we might not win if we're sending prospects and guys like Matt Wieters and Matt Kemp who haven't played baseball or haven't played at a high level in a very long time. It's appalling to me. Let's send guys that can go out and win us a gold medal, do it in a week, have a nice little trip to Japan or China, wherever the Olympics are this year, and let's go win a gold medal. Why are we sending prospects? We might not win with prospects. That's fine. And if you want to get the 1980 miracle feel, don't send anyone with big league experience. Don't send prospects. Don't send vets with no jobs. Just send college kids. If we want to go 1980 miracle style and try to win the Olympics with that going that way, let's do it. but let's not send prospects and former big leaguers when we can just send big leaguers and go wipe the field clean in Japan. There's my rant for the night. I am excited for the Olympic Games, but just saying, guys, the World Baseball Classic is nowhere near the Olympic Games. The magnitude of the World Baseball Classic, I love it. I watch it every 4 years when it's on. It hasn't been on since 2017, I believe. But I love the World Baseball Classic. But when we're talking about the Olympic Games is a much bigger deal than the World Baseball Classic. Hasn't been in place since 2008. I can't wait to see it this year, but I wish we were sending big leaguers. If we weren't sending big leaguers, let's just send college kids that can go, play 1980 Miracle over again. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. So, our final news of the night, guys. Jacob deGrom is back. He will start on Tuesday. I'm very excited about it. I bet you guys are as well. Who doesn't want to see Jacob deGrom mow down big league batters? But even better than that, let's watch Jacob deGrom mow down some single-A kids that are right out of college that have never seen a 100-mile-an-hour fastball before. Here is Jacob deGrom in a rehab start against the Palm Beach Cardinals for the Port St. Lucie Mets. That was an 102-mile-an-hour fastball. Do you think that batter, whoever it was, whatever no-name single-A player that was at the plate, even saw that pitch coming? Jacob deGrom, former Cy Young pitcher, the best pitcher in baseball right now, going down to a single-A rehab assignment and just mowing batters down. Great to watch. deGrom, 3 innings, 13 100-mile-an-hour pitches with 8 strikeouts. I love that so much. I love that. Let's go make these single-A guys work for their money, work for their $1,000 every month or whatever they make. A look at deGrom's 102-mile-an-hour fastball. I want to watch it one more time. I'm sorry, guys. This is just fun for me to see. Boom. Don't blink. You're going to miss it. So, Jacob deGrom, I can't wait to see him pitch tomorrow, but it was very fun watching the highlights of him just mowing down batters in Port St. Lucie for the Mets single-A. So, that does it, guys, for tonight's episode. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to connect with me at Tanner Kern on Instagram, at Tanner Kern on Twitter, at Sports 2.0 Network on Twitter and Instagram as well, guys. Great episode. Make sure to smash that subscribe button. If you're watching on YouTube right now, I expect it to already be smashed. All right, guys, we're gaining traction every day. I love to see it. Thank you so much. If you're on Facebook, Twitter right now, make sure you go over to the Sports 2.0 Network after the show, right when we conclude here in a minute, and go smash that subscribe button. It means a lot to us. We're going to put out a ton of content for you guys, and the more subscribers we get, the more we can do. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. And that does it for episode 16 of Between the Lines. Have a great night watching baseball, and I will see you guys bright and early for another episode of MLB Daily Picks tomorrow morning.
Was that a Pinocchio?
1-1, Sky to right.